Well, hey, today's verse is Luke 14:15, and it says, when one of those at the table with him heard this, he said to Jesus, "Blessed is the one who will eat at the feast in the kingdom of God." Now, this is said to Jesus. Well, Jesus was at dinner with some religious leaders, and Jesus broke into an impromptu story in response to this statement. See, given the context, Jesus is in the home of this religious leader, and the assumption is, oh man, isn't it going to be great when all of us holy religious people who have it all together are sitting around the great banquet table in heaven? So just like this, but we'll be in heaven. And then Jesus tells this story essentially saying, yeah, but the people who are sitting at the table with you might be a bit different than you think, because there's going to be all kinds of people from the roads and the country lanes, the poor, the crippled, the blind, and the lame, right? This is Jesus' way of explaining that all sorts of people will be in heaven sitting at the table with you. Black people, white people, poor people, rich people, Republicans, Democrats, undocumented citizens, perhaps the person who broke your heart, your dad who left, the person who ghosted on you, the person you ghosted on, right? Your coworkers, your bosses, maybe even your ex, perhaps even Janice from accounting is going to be there. And the question that we have to wrestle with is, if we sat at the table together, would that be a good thing? See, if you're racist, if you're classist, if you're red or blue, if you've burned bridges with people, if you've left people hanging, if you've ghosted on people, now, here in this life, if you're living that way now, and then you saw those people in heaven, better yet, you had to ask them to pass the salt to you, would that be a good thing for you? What if there was assigned seating at the banquet table of heaven and they were sitting right next to you? Would that be a good thing for you? Look, if you're currently not living in harmony with someone or some people right now, I want to invite you to make things right as best you can. Because if sitting at a dinner table with them now would be hell for you, it won't change once you get to heaven.